Alright, hello everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's Friday. It is Slay the Spire time. It's Pride. It's time to continue into our pile of mods that we have that we're continuing to dive into. We've got a bunch of, let's see, a bunch of the ones we've seen from previous streams that were still on the list. Unchained feels like it's gonna be a good one. There's been one more added this week. We're not playing it this week because I like to let mods cool before we touch them. Someday, it will drift the Spire. But today we're just going to take the first one on our list here. This is this is another of the mods of Arknight's characters. The Rhodes Island operator. Is, you know, that's your tell. So I played a good amount of Arknights, got a new phone, couldn't pull my my file over to the new phone, and realized I would have had to play through story chapters 1 and 2 again, and decided, nah. They're like, the early chapters of that game are very, like, I feel bad that for that, because I was enjoying playing through it and setting up the little tower defense bits, but the first, like, 2 full chapters of story are feel like 1 million hours that have nothing going on. But here, we've got Astesia. We've got multiple different costumes. We have default with this, you know, orrery? What you would call that? We have Star Seeker, Singer, and Crafter. In Crafter, we have like a little fun little jacket and visor. I like the Star Seeker one. That one's very good. But yeah, so our first of 2 relics is Eat It Lagavulin. The Celestial Globe makes us the anti-Lagavulin. Hey, Copper Popper, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it a bunch. Latest Dark Knight's event is in Wolf, Italy, and every restaurant serves the pizza. So, so we've got the Celestial Globe. This relic controls divine card mechanisms. Do not remove this or might crash. We have mysticism and maybe also mysticism and divine. Anyway, I hope that this plays more concisely. It looks like we have some sort of divination mechanic. Scrying cards, and then anyway, yeah. So let's give it a play before so we can kind of see what we're working with. All right, so the globe counts up. We got defend. Oh, weak strike. Huh. Okay. And then Astral Projection is a big stat buff that also is like some block with it. Arknights released their third roguelike mode where you battle the ocean. Oh my god. I wish I could, like... Getting back into it just feels like the most, like, over-the-hill, like, the tallest hill to climb, because I've already climbed it once. Alright, well, let's learn, shall we? Like, losing that save file is just like, oh my god. Like, imagine if I had to restart Record Keeper. Okay, I can upgrade one card. We have 105 bucks. We can't lose the starting relic because we might blow up. I think you only lose this one anyway, but that one's good. Transform 2 strikes. I actually think Transform 2 strikes might be the most interesting. That damage adds up quick, but we can shift around if we need be. Yeah. Oh boy. Scientism 1. Okay, hold on. Decline mysticism by X. Each mysticism power below 0 increases damage by 10% that you deal. When mysticism hits -5, it hits 0. Gain 5 temp strength, 5 temp dex, and 2 energy. Okay, and then just the like hit that is, well, like how like JPEG this orb is. Okay, so one of my strikes lost 1 power to become like just turn you off, and one of my defense has a big scry component now. Okay, let's read Divine Card Relic. Divine Card Relic. This controls Divine Card. Do not remove this. Divine Card. Special mechanic for Astesia. Astesia? After the first turn, scry 1 at the start of your turn. And the card scried by this is the Divine Card. Effects will trigger according to the type of the Divine Card. Attack, +1 strength, temp. Skill, +1 temp dex. Power, +1 power, +1 click. Curse, lose 3 HP, status no effect. If the type of the card you play in the first turn is the same type as the Divine Card, gain 1 mysticism, otherwise lose 1 mysticism, scientism +1. Attention, if there is no Divine Card, turn 1, or there's no card in the deck, the default Divine Card is void status. Okay. This is actually a lot less. This is like a million words, but it seems like it's very, like, simple. It's just, every turn, the top card of the deck is the Divine Card, and you get a buff for what that is, and you can either play towards or against it. If you play towards it, you get Mysticism, which reduces damage on you and ups your scry. And if you go against it, you get Science, which is plus damage and towards a buff and energy. Whereas Mysticism is towards draw and cost reduction. Okay, that's a lot of words, but it's not nearly as complex as it, like, reads. Like, looks. You know what I mean? So turn 1, we don't get it. We can astral project and deal damage. Oh, so that's why our strikes are worse, because our scry means that we're gonna be... So this becomes the card. This is the Divine Card. So if I want to match it... So I play against it, I get Mysticism, -1. And now I have 20% damage. I have little animations, that's fun. A lot of words for relatively simple, like reveal the top card, do a thing, play versus or against, or towards it or against it. So I get strength for that. Wait. Where do I have 3 strength from? Oh, +1/+1. Okay. That's, oh god. I was like, what? Sorry, my mind had been so on this, I forgot about the globe. What? One, nice. 2. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, all right. Sorry, my brain is like half on right now. You'll have to excuse me. Mentally, I am minorly here. All right, so now I'm in hyper science. Omen. Draw 1 card, mysticism 1. If it's the same type as the divine card, 10 damage. Blue laser, 8 damage, science 1. Research, science 2. Okay. We can play both science and mysticism in the same deck because you reset to 0 when you flip. Okay. D32 steel. Okay, so... Okay. I'm guessing this is translated to giving your declining damage. What? Okay, we'll keep the strike. I want to play a Let's play detect first. And now we're in pump mode. Okay. Deal 23 damage and gain weak. Oh, the mod is machine translated. Yeah, likely. That's cute. This is 1,000,000 damage. Of course, you get weak for 1 turn after it. You play it as your last attack, so you don't worry about that. Interesting. I wonder if there's like a way to make this cost 0. Sure, that's nifty enough. Alright. You can have my bunny. Pendib. Alright. Yeah, it's not using, like, very specific terms, but it's using terms that are at least understandable. Alright, so we get our card choice. Yeah, I'll take strike for this. Play towards science. We're currently at 3 science. Protect is fine. Okay. Play against. We're at 4, so next turn when we play against, we'll gain 5. We'll gain our 5/5. Artifacts seem like they'd be wild in this if there's a way to generate them. Alright, so play against, gain the science, and then go wild. Each card type you discard. No, thank you. Oh, that's a fun mechanic. So, like, obviously, if your divine card is big, this card is bad, but, like, you can make this cost... That's in... Okay, I think the divine card is a very nifty build, like, you know, set thing to do with this. Okay, we can go... Science will try these. Okay. So our revealed card is minus strength, which we'll use over there. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll just astral project and Starlight. Pen nib is up. We're ready to go. At 2 science. 2 science is 20% damage dealt. I don't really want to draw defend. Yeah, there was another... We played another mod that had, like, you saw your cards over here based on, like, an astrology stat. Meteor Rain. Huh. That's actually a really cool attack. I'll take that. Alright. That's gonna be one of the... Ah! Lagavulin we can stop... Oh! By the way, did you notice that this counts between fights? That's not 1, 2, 3 start a fight, it's every 3 turns. Alright, we want to scry to get to our... Yeah, considering our stat gains, the multi-hits seem like a really useful thing. I agree. We don't want to block here. So we're on, we want to attack first. Alright. We are the anti-Lagavulin. Okay, so I want to attack first. Now we have 1,000,000 strength. Do I pass up 20 damage to be able to... Oh, I have +2 energy. I don't need to. Okay, 18 coming in. We had no deck there, so there's no card today. We want up science, discard the deck. Okay. Boy, this is giving us a perfect Lagavulin. Like, ooh. Okay. So the card is a skill. I want there to be a visual for the card, by the way. If I were like requesting bits, there would be a small indicator that was like, you know, attack, like either a visual of the card because I have to know the cost to reference it, like a little defend that's like visible up here in the corner, or even just like attack, skill, power, so that I know what I'm playing towards or against. Zero. Mysticism 5 if this card is exhausted. Contemplate. Go to 0. Huh, okay. So, put Mysticism to 0, gain 6 block, draw 1 card for whatever it was, like however far it moved. So if it's at -3 and it moves to 0, you go 3 times. If it's at 2 and you go to 0, you get 2. What all Arknights operators have we done on stream? CLB I had set in the mod pack for a long time because of the event it had. Kalstit had Druce. Was that Druce? I think that had Druce. Golden Glow was a really was like a nifty one, I remember. And I think there was one more, or it might have been that Kalstit has like a couple, like we had Doctor, and that was the Doctor one had a couple others that went with it. We don't have a way to exhaust 0. This is a million things if you get it, though. If you have a way to exhaust this, it's wildly powerful because, like, let me contemplate and see if it works the way I want it to. Alright, we have a shop with some money. It's not going to be enough for the... Even if we had... Top would be interesting. Let's, Enchanted Blade. That's fine. Now we know not to, like, build towards it. Converging Lights. Deal non-damage randomly to an enemy. Repeat this 2 less damage until the damage is below 0. Oh, no. Oh. So base, this goes 9, 7, 5, 3, 1. With any strength, it goes like 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Upgraded, it's like, you know, 11 down to 1. That's... So baseline, this is 25 damage randomly, but like scales really high. Null Void Beam. Remove all block from all enemies and give 2 weakness to them. Deal 7 damage if they don't intend to attack Vuln. Scry 5, draw 2. Okay, that's like a kind of almost a tutor. Enchanted Blade is a... Oh, my god, okay. Gain 2 strength, but if you're under 50% HP, like just 1 million. 1 million strength. If you're under half health, it's 9 strength in 1 card. Lamp oil. Lamp oil, indeed. Oof. Maybe that and a card removal? Get some more of the strikes out of here, because they're very bad. Yeah, the problem is it's inflame, right? It's 2 cost inflame if I'm not under half. So if I pick that up, the thing is, like, we've already seen a lot of like we're seeing cards that like seem really strong with strength modification. Like, we have a couple in our deck already, and then there's like this over here as well, which gets very strong with strength modification. Let me go ahead and remove a strike. I don't want to see any strikes in this deck by the end. This might be questionable, but I'm gonna purchase it. Alright, yeah, we can do Elite 2. Yeah, if it's Knob, we should hopefully be fine. Use our Bottled Light, I think. Here. Okay. So, put on your... that would be 1,000,000 block. I don't think we want 1,000,000 block right here. Okay, so if I go... Shiv... Put up 1 defend. That is a fine draw. I'm okay drawing Detect here. So we go... Strike... Starlight. We pass. Then next turn, our first play will knock out the Scientism. And, like, we won't take any more damage because we're going to kill. I don't want to defend, thank you. Oh, boy. Meteor Rain. Meteor Rain, but it's wild. Oh. All right, does everybody know their quadratic equations? So... Was that JP the remote RTS? Okay, so if X is 3, this is strike 3 times. Wow, that's not terribly great. This one scales really low. Like, obviously it has a curve that it goes up, like 1 for 18, then 4 would be 8 times 4 is... Yeah, 8 times 4 is 20, 32, and then so on and so forth. Oh.
That arc emitter card is a Stellaris asset. I know that for certain. I've used those. That was one of the ultra large weapons, the Titan weapons or whatever.
Okay.
The thing is that it has an incredibly very high variance damage on it, but it can do a shitload.
Yeah, I think. And then we have very passive. This mod is kind of wordy in its main mechanics, but it's actually extremely simple to understand. Which
These motherfuckers name something scientism.
Yes, it's scientism and mysticism. It's a sliding scale. Like you either, as you gain mysticism going up, you take less damage until you hit 5, where it pops down to 0, and you draw 2 cards and make your hand cost 1 less.
Mm-hmm.
If you go below into science, you deal 10% extra damage until it pops at -5, at which point you gain +5/+5 temp stats and 2 energy, and then 3 sets to 0.
So weirdly enough, this is actually a class that's vaguely similar to the Administrix class we saw a very long time ago.
A little bit, yeah.
As having two numbers that go up and down and get benefits for doing so.
Yeah, and then this is a million lines of text, but it's like machine translated over. It's I don't know if it's directly machine translated, but it reads that way at times. Basically, at the start of your turn, you scry 1. The card you see is the card for the turn, and if you play the same type as it as your first card, you gain 1 mysticism. If you play against it, you gain 1 science, and you gain a buff based on what it is. So, like, if it's an attack, you gain a strength for the turn. If it's a skill, you gain a dex. If it's a power, you gain a energy.
Gotcha.
It's a whole lot of words for it, but like...
But in the end, it's actually relatively simple, in fact.
Yeah, it's just scry 1, that sets the card for the round, and then, like...
Peace Pipe is like, it's good, but I don't ever want to rest, even when I have all the things that let you rest.
Oh, one other thing about this class. 5/8 strikes.
Weak strikes.
Yeah, which you gain temp strength from your starting relic. Oh, you also have a second starting relic.
Every other turn to gain 1 strength and 1 dex. Okay, I'm assuming that doesn't... I'm assuming this works like the flower and stuff then, where it goes between fights.
Yeah, it goes between fights. Fuck Lagavulin. All the homies hate Lagavulin.
I mean, yeah. He's pretty rough.
But yeah, I'm just looking at, like, bits in here, and like, I'd be removing a couple of the strikes, and that's about it. Like, and then, obviously, removing the defense up here. But we also have a lot of upgrades I'm interested in. We have
very little about Arcanites.
We have this interesting
that's
mechanic.
An Iron Wave?
It's a 6/6 Iron Wave, which makes it, But I like the mechanic on this.
Cost of this card equals to the cost of the Divine card.
Divine card's what you scried.
Okay, got it.
So at the beginning of your turn, that scried card.
It might be my fault that I'm a little quiet. I am slouching pretty hard right now. I'm kind of Dracula'd up.
But yeah, like, this mechanic is something that I think is neat, where it's like, okay, like, if it reveals, one of my zeros, all of a sudden this is a 0, or if it reveals one of my 2s, like, then, well, I wonder what happens if it reveals my X.
Whatever. That's a good question. Maybe it literally gets an X cost, it just doesn't do anything more for X, like...
Yeah, so you play it for 0?
Yeah, just, like, play it as your last card, and you still get it as if you played it for 0.
Okay, so science. This is another, like, card that does more with the main mechanic. it puts you to 0, and then it drains all your stat, and then
You gotta love a card mechanic that involves figuring out the absolute value.
the absolute value of your play. Yes. Deal 11 damage to you, gets you off my back. This just rebuys in hand at -3.
Yeah, calling out the divine card as a marker and then going things off of that is actually kind of neat as a mechanic idea.
The thing I wish is that it had like a visual indicator. There is none.
Right.
Like we played one a while back that had like showed you the top like 7, 9 and 4. I'm not gonna need this block this round. So like I would love to be able to see the divine card to be able to know, okay, it's X, you know, or like.
Mm-hmm. There's one thing I know about Arc Knights is actually that a friend of mine is one of the translators on it. That's it.
Oh. I played it for a while, and then when I switched phones, I was unable to recover the account. And
gotcha. That sounds like a good way to, yeah, stop playing a game.
That means you aren't playing the game anymore. Oh. Okay, so yeah, it
just becomes 1.
Yeah. It didn't move. It just was 1. If I play... That gives me the science, and that gives me energy back. Then this does 15. Okay.
And then the arc emitter just takes out the guy in the back, probably?
Well, this does 4 damage 2 times plus strength.
Oh, that's how it works? Okay.
I think.
Because I think I'd be doing 20 if it's in fact 4 plus 6 times 2.
Well, we have 9, so.
Ah, okay.
So the expected value on this is 26 from 4 plus 9 times 2.
Yes.
Let's find out. Okay, we fire the rainbow beams.
That is how it works then. Okay.
Oh, right, we have the prayer wheel, and I use that.
Okay.
Holy shit.
As a card, that's pretty strong.
I like that it's a defend plus normally, like.
Yeah. You do have to play through your entire hand otherwise to make it be better than just defend, though.
Yeah, I think with the way that this works, we end up with extra energy from, either way on mysticism, you either get extra energy on science or you get cost reduction on mysticism. So, like, either way has cost reduction to try to make this work more. Yeah, okay. Misty.
Lose 4 strength, but gain 2 intangible, huh?
Okay, and you can...
So if you have a setup that's very focused on gaining stats, that can be pretty strong, I guess, because, you know, it's 2 turns of no damage, functionally.
Yeah, and, like, you also pay it off with a globe over time.
Yeah.
Like, once it's upgraded, at least. This is just a...
Blood clouds are also from Stellaris.
This is just a screenshot.
Yeah, of Stellaris. Interesting that that's how they're doing it. Sure, why not?
And then this is just like heavy damage but self-weak.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm interested in any of these. When we have prayer wheel, we're going to be skipping a lot more. That's
you have also, it seems so far, you are going much harder in on science than mysticism.
yes, Alright, we have kind of crappy shop, but let's find out.
You want it?
Okay. So
That's cute.
this really, really wants fights to go long to pull this off.
Yeah. And so, I'm not a fan of the, like, spend all your time in a fight to full heal, like, card healing that doesn't exhaust. But this is one shot, you know?
It exhausts, and it specifically gets you max HP, which makes it like...
Yeah, we can't... it costs $1 million, so we're not grabbing it.
Yeah.
But, well, this is cute.
Increase this card's scry by 1. Okay.
That's a hell of a strike. All characters gain Vol 2.
Does it upgrade to be enemies gain 2?
No.
It gives you more science.
It just so science, if you're in science, you deal extra damage. So the idea, I guess, is you're going glass cannon to hell. I have 1 copy of Chanted Blade in the deck because gain 2 or it's inflame for 2, but if you're under half health,
it gains 9.
Normal things. Anyway, I don't think there's anything in here I really care about. We don't have a lot of money, so
Lamp oil. Lamp oil.
we just get to say hi. Okay, now let's figure out what a good upgrade looks like. So Astral Projection upgrades to 3 dex and 6 block on the initial play.
And it gives you strength as well, but that never changes. It's just 1. Okay.
Yeah, this is your only starting deck card. Your starting deck is 4 defend, 5 strength, and this.
I see.
I like the fact that it hands off block for like the turn you play it. That goes to 6. Shivs get a little better, but we want like something else with that. Meteor Rain goes up to like significant real damage instead of fake damage to start.
X plus 2.
Oh,
makes this card
that's...
deal damage even without paying any mana power.
Well, if you pay 0, you get 0 damage times 2, which would get strength upped.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, and God, where would we find strength up? I have no... Okay. Yeah, this seems
It makes this card playable at most speeds.
Yeah.
And now you want that Chemical X.
Sure, I'll take Remove a Strike. These are, like, the strikes being at -1 means I just want to remove every one of these from the deck. Like,
Yeah, they're actively real bad.
especially when we've seen, like, the strikes that we can have are, like, that Scry and deal 10,
Yeah.
That's what we could have for that cost. Okay. 12 incoming. I can... That's probably...
Yeah, take 0. Oh no, sorry. Take 3.
Take 3.
I don't know why I said 0. I said take 0 because I saw, oh yeah, this is gonna reduce this worm
this
damage
to 0. This went to 0.
Yeah.
I'll take the Arc Emitter, please. Thank you.
So right now that is currently doing so it's 2 times 3 plus 2 5 times.
Okay.
Arc Emitter is gonna require a lot of math every single time.
Also, the other thing is that, like, so I'm gonna play Science here. Now we have 3 Science, which is 30% damage increase.
Right. Okay.
So now we have... Everybody ready for their high school math exam? Like that's...
All right. So this is 6 plus 2 times 5, which is to say it's 8 times 5, 40. Then it'd be a 30% damage increase, which that's plus 12, so it's 52 damage.
Yes, but it wouldn't be exactly 52 because it's not going to round up 30% that cleanly. It's going to round up 30% on each.
On each hit, right? Okay.
On each
So it's gonna be
hit.
similar to it, but not quite right.
Anyway. Let's, That was 0, by the way.
Nice. Math is for blockers, but listen, attackers have to do math sometimes.
Do you see what this card says? Sometimes we're blockers. Eh. This card's not very... Scry 7. Gain 3 block for each card type you scry.
That's neat. It is a 2-mana block, though, which
Yeah.
are always, like, rougher to play.
Don't need more of these.
Card's pretty alright.
Yeah. Oh.
After 2 turns, deal 29 damage to a random enemy and stun it. Amazing against bosses. Period. Easy.
Yep.
Wonderful. But also scientism, too, on that research.
Yeah, easy get into science.
But that's a rare.
I'm gonna take Planetfall, and I'm gonna take a Starlight Split. My hope is that I can get rid of all the strikes and defends, and if Starlight Split is the defends that are in our deck, like, sure, that's fine by me.
Dang, this character is a little over-designed in this art right here, I'll say that.
Alright, it's probably one of the
I mean, she's a
powers.
phone game character. They're all slightly over-designed.
I agree on Science 3.
I love cat. Listen. We are extremely in I fucking love science mode here.
Yeah, this has to be, like, one of the arts for, like, a limit
The
break.
ascended version
Yeah.
or something, yeah.
It also looks like the aspect ratio's been
It's a little
smushed.
off.
There's a couple of these,
This lady's supposed to be in widescreen, and she's definitely 4x3 right now.
if you take a look at the image we have for our power, it's very JPEG'd. like,
Sure is.
I mean, that's our E2. Okay, sure. All right, well,
I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming I know what it means.
it is. It's exactly what you think it means.
Okay.
Okay.
Astral Protection, Arc Emitter Plus right here would do...
So Arc Emitter out of the gate here is Arc Emitter on base is 6
times
5.
5. It's 30 damage.
So it would flat break the.
Yes.
But I probably want to get Astral Projection up.
Yeah, I mean, Astral Projection up is going to pay out
Oh my
better
god,
in the long run.
I want to take 2 damage.
I guess so, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so. And then.
Arc Emitter is now dealing, is dealing 2 plus 1, so 3 times, so it'd be 9 at
So
the
that's
moment.
9, and without that, it's dealing 1x2. So the damage is the same if I do Starlight Split and Arc Emitter or Arc Emitter.
Yes, so you should...
It doesn't.
Doesn't matter, yeah, I guess.
Because now this is 2 damage. B.
0...
Yeah, 0
yes,
plus
okay.
1 times 2.
Yeah.
Okay. But now we have our early stat ups, our 3-1. Yeah, I'll take science. I want to play against science to start.
Because you don't want to...
I think we're just gonna contemplate and go back to 0. Oh, speaking of 0.
Nice. And you can, if you play no more defense here, you can take exactly 4 damage, getting you below.
Yes, which I will
It's in your
drop my perfect.
It's in your next draw.
Yeah.
So
we just want to attack here to. Okay. Put that in your copybooks.
yeah, if you're keeping track, this isn't a perfect because we're going to deal more damage to our opponents.
All right. 1 million damage, please. It is funner to just go off vibes. There's like a moment where Last Defend was on. Yeah, this
So our
is
committer right now does absolutely wombo damage.
yes.
It is currently doing.
So
It's gonna be times 5, thankfully.
so 5 hits
Yes.
at
6 plus 9, 5 hits with 20% damage boost.
so 15 2, 15 4, 15 6, 15 8. We've got like 75. Well, 15 plus 20% is 18, so it's 90 damage.
Yes. Okay. That sounds pretty good.
Yes, my mind. Look, I heard 6 plus 9 is 15, and my brain went start cribbage counting. That's just weird. We also have Meteor Rain in here too for 1 energy.
Ooh. Oh, it rounds up to 17.
Okay.
And then 21.
Yeah, because there's a pen div on.
Nice.
Black hole.
Cards discarded by Scry will be exhausted. Okay, neat. Let an enemy sleep for 2 turns. Someone's using the Lagavulin mechanic. That's the first time I've actually seen that show up.
I've never seen somebody. Yeah, usually it's you stun for that, right? But
Yeah.
this is different in that like if you pop it, it'll wake up.
Whenever a card is exhausted, gain energy. Oh, wow. If you have Micro Singularity and Black Hole at the same time, you get yourself an engine.
Which I guess makes sense. And this is more on the science, so I'm kind of interested in just having.
You do have cards that exhaust already. Oh, this costs increase when you upgrade it.
Oh, because it goes to 3 turns.
Huh.
Interesting. I mean, 3 turns just off. Especially, like, minimum we have the globe, so that's just, like, plus stats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this... And then... Science, too. Yeah, power with exhaust. Alright, do we have a boss relic from the... Nope. So not busted crown.
Coffee dripper plus... Wait, hold on. But you do have the prayer wheel.
That would... So I would no longer get a... I would just be looking at 1 card twice.
Yeah, it's probably not worth it. Grab the coffee dripper
Yeah,
and the
there's-
collar.
The, the the fact that Coffee Dripper is here is
Yeah,
like,
that's the much freer choice.
we're already like a very defensive setup, so I don't feel like we're going to end up in situations where we
You don't mind being sub Half-Life anyway.
yeah. Also, fourth energy. Oh boy.
Very useful here, yeah.
Okay, I'm already liking this route. Let's see how that pays. Okay, that
Pays pretty well. Just all those events.
yeah, a bunch of events, and then get the key. Oh boy,
And then a lot of fights.
that's fine. We pay it back for what we had here.
Yeah, fair. 4 and 4 with 2 elites and 1 chest and 1 shop. That's actually like pretty much a perfect.
Yeah,
route.
that's a pretty like split, nice split. It'd be nice if the shop was a little later and it was a little more balanced, but
And there's no way to get 3 elites in this, so.
yeah. Science. Yeah, last defend is obviously also a thing that like gets more powerful. as
Very
we
much
have-
wants more energy, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking, like, do you actually see this fight taking any longer than that? And I guess no, not really.
All right, time for new math.
Okay, so 6. So 2 times 4, so 8. Sorry, 8
8
plus 2.
to 10.
6 times. So 60 damage. That should just kill.
Mm,
Specifically with your the 20% damage buff. Right?
yes, with the 20% damage buff, we should be good.
Yeah. Because it should be 11 each. No, I miscounted somewhere.
6 shots.
There's 20 plus 45. Can only use when your divine card type is curse. Oh, that kicks ass.
Wow. So, if you have curse as your divine card type, you lose 3 health as well. But
All
but
right.
the other thing about curse as your divine card type is that you necessarily scryed to see it and get rid of
Yeah.
it. Anyway, I'm gonna use a potion to not take.
Yes, that was 54 damage. I guess it rounded down on the 20% damage to 9. Right?
9 times 6.
Yeah. That would be 54, right? So
10 times 6 would have been 60.
yeah, the thing is that I thought you had 10 times 6 already. I think maybe I was misreading, then you didn't have 2 strength there? Because I thought you did. Oh, if you have like a million block, you gain a shitload of metallicize instead?
There's also something that you can play on like turns where your block doesn't matter.
That's true, yeah.
I'll take that. Sure. Alright. Arginium Bomb. Deal 36 damage if this is in your hand. Get obliterated. Draw 1 card, add a copy of the drawn card to your hand. Gain 7 block, draw a card, mysticism. Whenever you-
Also a Stellaris icon there.
Whenever you scry, draw. Gain 1 ritual. Okay. It's tiny demon form. Oh, Chase Star is the card I just picked up. This is upgrades to 1 cost. Draw 1 card. If the card type is the same as the divine card, repeat.
Interesting.
Does that repeat until it fails?
I guess.
Scry 2, draw 1 card, put 1 card from the discard pile into your hand, then put a card from your hand on top of the drop. Oh no.
Just get 2 random cards from any color. That is full chaos mode, is what that is.
I have 30 mods installed or some crap right now. You have 27 mods?
That's probably too many.
I'll take the crystal ball. Alright, spin that wheel! No!
He's got the knife.
Knife. Birds, sure.
Playing the metallicize would the plated armor card here would be kind of worthless. Okay, okay, yeah. Playing it before these other 2 defense is fine. It gets you 1 or 2.
It gets me 1.
That's slightly better than not. I meant if you play everything out and gain 5, then you would just lose all of it to the bird.
Yeah, I would
deals
just
5 damage.
Yeah. You can't get the wheel event if the knife would kill you. Alright, so we're gonna take that. Revealing a power as the card is +1 energy, so... Oh, that's funny. Should have done that last turn.
Yeah, I would have taken no damage if you had. I just want to see what happens when you play it.
Okay, bird is asleep. Yup, front bird is asleep.
Sleeping.
That's very cute. Okay, there's no divine card this turn. Bird is asleep.
Nice.
That comes out really quick.
Ooh.
Huh.
This feels like there's an exact Marisa card that does this. Possibly also called Solar Flare.
Probably. Turn 1 ritual is a lot. I don't know if I want to... I'm wary of adding too many, like, powers in this. Okay.
Go to bed. You can just block the pointy, so.
Yeah. We'll just put you to sleep while we take care of the people that were Pointy and Romeo. Grab him, bear. No. I want better than
Too
this.
sleepy.
I'm eeping over here. Okay, that does repeat. Repeat.
Nice.
Okay, eight.
Arc emitter flat kills Pointy or Romeo, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's, yeah. 8 times 6, that's, yeah. But it does leave you with nothing to do. You do that.
I think that's 30 exact. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll take like a scratch here.
2 damage and a weak.
And Bear will finally wake. Yeah, card's fine.
Alright, and he's still grabbing you. I guess it does work like stun in that it takes a few turns to come back.
Yeah. Oh no, 2 decks. What cost is that going to be?
It does have a base cost, doesn't it?
Because its base cost
So-
is 1.
Yeah, so does that mean that it goes back to 1? That has to be how it means, right? I don't think it's going to consider itself to be 2, right? No.
It's 2.
It's whatever its current cost is, I guess.
The divine card's this. It's what you reveal. That's what makes it the divine card. And then...
Pen nib active. Which actually... I wonder if that would work with your, No, it probably wouldn't, right? With the meteor?
Yeah, because Meteor is like a set thing here. It's a power.
Yeah. So I guess if that's the case, though, you know that you're not taking damage this turn, even if you did, you know, don't kill.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always just 29.
Gain 4 energy, deal 19 damage next turn.
God, that's a million metallicize, huh?
Also, they call it Metallicize, which is the name of the card that grants plated armor.
Well, metallicize is... It doesn't go down on damage, right? Like
Oh,
that's the-
wait, right, yeah.
Like, metallicize is block that doesn't get broken down. This becomes like...
Right.
And of course we could pick the observatory, but... This is cute. I'm gonna take the energy shield. This seems like a lot.
Forgot metallicize is the ironclad exclusive thing.
Mm-hmm. It's a bad card for a dedicated metallicized plan, yeah. Like if we were more into like specifically, but as a metallicized card, gain 1 less cost. 40 damage on that. We know hypnosis goes up to 3. Alright, now we actually have a decent amount of cash going into this.
You want it?
Okay, we can pick up the waffle.
It's hot tofu again. So play this as your first card each turn.
Yeah,
Can't
so
help it.
if this is your first card, it double ups.
Double up. Shame that you can't get that shuriken. That would have been really nice.
Yeah. I don't hate waffle. We don't like need
It only
I don't-
gains you like a little bit of health.
Yeah, I don't like it's like fine.
I think the most valuable thing you could do is remove your last strike.
Yeah, just get that out of here. What do you
Top
mean?
right.
I'm just looking. I was just counting attacks here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we probably want a couple more offensive options, but
Bombs?
But you want offensive options that aren't garbage.
yeah.
Venus is all right because I'm assuming that it also takes your strength into account.
It's yours, my friend. You want it?
We'll replace Strike with Venus.
Mm-hmm.
All right, trio. Well, that's a different trio. All right, are you attacking on turn 1? Yes, you are. Well, we've got energy shields, so no thanks.
You don't have a divine card yet,
So
right?
this-
So this will just draw one.
Okay. The weak really helps on this turn. Ew.
Gain 1 less energy at the start of each turn. That's what that means. Okay, that's
For
more
11
translation.
For 11 metallicized, that card is still powerful, but only if we have like that's very different than what we
Yeah, it's very different from what I read as. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
that's
that's
14, 15.
Yeah. Okay. I'm still willing to play 11 metallicized for 1 energy. But now it's a bigger cost. 12 and 12 now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good. Hey, little buddies. Ah, two sneaky ones.
Two little guys. Unfortunately, hypnosis isn't very useful against an enemy unless you just don't mind them, you know. I guess, yeah, unless you have no plans on attacking for the rest of the turn.
Right, for here it's just... So that was 2 stun to end that. And it also could be another... Well, actually... if I have one more turn skip... You know?
Yeah, I guess so.
So then...
And also, this legitimately stuns at the end of the turn, so...
Yes.
Now we're talking. Real adult damage.
Oh. And then...
Extreme beams, and then just...
Okay.
Mummy hand!
Okay.
Now we're talking.
That makes me a lot more like, you know, this...
Yeah, just grab this.
Yeah, I wouldn't...
This is good.
I wouldn't pick this likely, but,
But now all powers are good, actually, so it doesn't matter how bad the card itself is. Molten egg. Egg identified. Egg is over there. I see the egg. Hypnosis is a power?
Yes. It's a power that exhausts.
Weird.
Well... Yeah, okay.
A turn with 2 energy.
And, you know, I have... Yeah, that's fine. So revealing a power is also +1 power. So...
Yeah. Oh, you don't have any more powers in the deck, I'm pretty sure.
And then we can reconstitute this.
Yep. Going up to 19, so you're now blocking 19 every turn, plus 4 thorns.
Yep. And our top card is a 0 cost. And we are drawing Starlight.
Oh, right, yeah.
So...
Starlight Split. It's currently dealing double damage to 2 times 2 plus 4, so 8. Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna do a lot. I like the ritual of doing the math on this card. It's dumb.
I for that one I just did the like quick count and then was like, that probably kills.
Yeah.
It is fun to be like, all right, we got 3 energy, 4 strength, count it up. We got 6 plus 4, 10 times that, so this should be 60 damage. 12x5 with science 20%.
And 20% on 12 is something like, I mean, it's a little bit.
So 2. Let's assume.
Yeah, it's a little bit over
Or
2.
or 3.
2.6 or
yeah.
so.
All right, so this should do. Oh, well, it's not 12. It was 10 plus.
Right. Okay.
Chase Star. Chase Star's like actually nice. It's effectively
Yeah, I mean, it plays the top card of your draw pile, so it's like a really, it's kind of a mana cheat.
scientific machine.
Absolutely, this thing is extremely on plan.
Yeah, give me the science. All right, trio. I was hoping for the trio pretty bad.
We are extremely posting on Facebook group. I fucking love science right now. So you play Hypnosis last now, right?
Yes, Hypnosis last. I'm just gonna take the card draw off Meteor Rain. Or I can take Art Shiv and just play that a couple times. Actually, I need to see something. Well, no, I'm not going to be able to. Well. Yeah, I wanted to see if Art Shiv was going to copy the cost.
I don't know if dealing 0 damage would break sleep.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I want my 2 turrets here.
That's fair.
No thanks. Because I can probably just use it to play some powers. Yeah, like your Satellite Ring and... we're on... We revealed Contemplate, which means if I want to play Science. And then I want to Chase Star.
And you're digging for defense.
Actually,
now.
Contemplate is... I have 3 Science, so this is 18 block.
Oh, yeah.
Done some more Science. And... just pass. Okay. Anyway, here's our 36 block. That metallicized card I actually think is reasonably, like...
It's actually reasonably balanced in
Yeah.
its own weird way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think playing Venus will always outperform larger numbers on Archimeter, almost.
Yeah.
Because 26 for 1 is kind of hard to beat.
And...
Planetoid Fall does slightly more damage right now.
because it'll stun next turn. It says 2 turns, but that's this turn and next turn. So, like, it's actually much quicker than it. Yeah, I'll take Chase Star. The only time Chase Star is bad is if you have, like, no deck left.
Mm-hmm. Do 0.
Nope.
I would say that was a pretty good turn at the last second there.
Okay.
That's very nice. That's a power, and you might be able to pull off... Yeah.
So this one's just, like, free damage. It's expensive is its obvious problem.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is worth of that cost. I might just pass up here.
If it was upgraded, I think this would be absolutely worth taking. But
Yeah, but yeah, and right now we also like I know there's like 2 or 3 upgrades that are already in the pipe.
yeah.
So
Enfeebled.
that is playing a power, huh?
It does just say play the top card of your library, right?
Yep, that is. And we'll play this for science.
I'm just surprised you're scrying away the research.
Oh, I on this turn I have an ulterior motive for that.
I see.
This is a turn where we have archivs.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. So I want to try and.
You're gonna do your science.
Yeah. This is a different science turn. Damn. They're all fine. Yeah, these are all fine.
Well, if you have the strength, deal 0 damage should still deal damage, right? So.
Why did they hit twice?
I guess it only starts to count when it
When
shows
it's-
up in your hand.
Or maybe, yeah. Alright, anyway, so here's the science I wanted.
Add a copy of this card with 3 damage less. All right, this is an infinite. You win.
If it goes below 0, it just fails to make the card.
Ah, okay. That's Fair enough.
Smart.
That's a smart way.
That's a smart way to do it. Your choices are either like, yeah, because it was 9/6. There was strength on it. So
Right,
I guess
okay.
if it just fails to deal damage, it just goes no. Okay, that's actually a smart way to do it if you let it keep its cost. And the way that this card is made feels like you kind of want to let it keep cost reduction. So.
Okay,
Cute.
fair enough.
Cute.
Fair enough.
Oh, right, die.
Which means if you had a card that was generated by some other mod that gave you a strength every single time you attacked.
It should deal 1/1, or if yeah, like something that's like gain attempt strength every time you attack, that might make it work.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't actually think I'm
That
interested.
pulsar just gains you the energy. It doesn't draw cards at
That's
all.
the problem here is now that we have Mummy Hand is that we end turns a little too low. I kind of want some card draw to fix that up.
Yeah.
So we get double rewards. I don't have to pick up cards unless they're like.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah.
Chosen.
I ain't dealing with that.
Go take a nap. I don't want to get dazed.
Yeah. You gonna hex me?
What are you gonna do?
Damn. Crap. Whatever, I'm full blocking. Thorns versus birds just always gets me laughing.
In real life, birds are actually very good at dealing with thorns.
Oh, can I? No, I can't get the last defend out of this. I can deal lethal damage to you, though. Then, like... Planetfall. Fire the beams. Yeah, Starlight Split didn't change on X. However, if Starlight Split went to 2 and then gets revealed, it stays at 2, which is very funny. That stun is kind of nifty. I like that card. Yeah, I'll take science.
I mean, it's a 2-mana stun. That makes it an incredibly powerful card no matter what.
Yeah, especially like the timing on it that makes it really powerful.
Yeah. Whenever you play a card, lose an HP but gain 7 strength, huh? That's extremely blood for gold right there.
Yeah, that is,
Cash for blood.
blood for bones. Okay, choose one. Gain 4 strength. What? Hey, hold on.
Pretty good.
This card does everything.
It does literally everything, yeah.
Okay.
Heals you, deals damage to everyone, gains
Also,
4 strength.
4 strength as well. I think I'll take the 4 strength. I know that this is a power, and obviously we can do funny things with that, but
Yeah, do you want to burn
I don't-
yourself into nothingness?
no, I don't really want to die.
Because that will kill you fast.
Without the ability to heal, yeah, we'll just fall over and die.
That arc emitter is double damage right now. It could kill either of these.
Arc emitter on 3 is 30 damage base, so if I have 3 energy left, I can just kill the Mystic.
Mm-hmm.
And that gets me the machine support. Okay, does this kill if I have +3 strength?
Okay, so it's 4 times. So it'd be hit 4 times. It'd be 2 plus 2 times 2, so 4 plus. So it'd be 6 times 4. It does not kill. Wait, no. Yes, it would because of the double damage, right?
Okay, so it'd be...
No, do 48.
But we have a strength base already.
Okay, right. Yep. So
Because we were on turn 1 on the globe, so it should...
So it'd be 7 times 4 times 2. Which, yes. That's 28 times 2. That's 56 damage, right? So that should do it. No,
Okay, why did that hit for 11 damage?
that doesn't make sense. Yeah.
2...
I feel like that card sometimes just doesn't work the way that the math feels like it should work out.
Yeah, there's just times where we're not gonna, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, okay, so... I think that what that was 10 damage plus Mysticism 10%. Maybe Mysticism is missing with it?
Maybe, but like at the same time,
Maybe Strength is a... I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. I'll draw that and put the Centurion. Actually...
I want to actually put it on the Well, I guess not. Yeah, if you're gonna be playing it on something, you should play it on the thing that you can play it on.
Yeah. It's like if I can kill the back row and then I'll take crystal ball.
That was a pretty good crystal ball.
Yeah. What's in the deck?
Oh, you know what? That's actually a thing. Maybe scientism was overwriting pen nib.
The
Because
10%.
pen nib is supposed to make it. Yeah, like maybe it's using the same mechanic to do the extra damage or something. Because at no point should it have been 11 if it was a double damage.
Correct.
It should always been even.
Yeah. Maybe that 10%'s getting applied.
I'm thinking maybe it just uses the same like game logic. It's like, okay, there's an after everything else is done multiplier on damage, and it's just reaching in and doing, all right, this uses the pen nib thing, that slot on the map that does that. That's my guess, right?
Yeah, even then, I don't know how it comes up 11, because the damage was +3 strength on. Well, anyway, we're gonna grab our committer here. So our committer on 3 should be, on 5 should be 10 damage 7 times, +11 strength. So there should be 21 damage 7 times. Okay.
Okay, so that math worked.
Holy shit! What?
Draw one, scientism 1, draw 1 card. If this card is the divine... Oh, if this is the divine card. Just if it shows up, then you just get a free 40 damage.
Damn,
that's a perfectly...
That's a fine strike.
Card. Yeah.
I'm gonna take Supernova, but that's a fine looking strike. You know?
That is a completely normal-ass card that I can respect.
Take another upgraded Starlight Split. I think that's the amount of Starlight Splits I'll grab. Alright, upgrading here. Supernova goes to draw 2. Which, that gives us some card draw on the deck. Enchanted Blade goes up. Crystal Ball loses exhaust, that's also.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
This card specifically is like sometimes a lot. Like when it's on, it's super on.
The thing is too, is it costs 0, so even if it doesn't draw anything beyond the first one, it doesn't really matter. It just replaces itself.
Yeah. Okay, so Venus turned off there.
Yeah, so Venus only counts when it's in your hand.
Okay, so it sees the card play.
Yeah. Which actually makes the card better.
Yeah.
You know, that means that you can, if you draw it later, it's a completely fine card still.
Yeah, we're gonna use Explosive Potion in this fight. Just Meteor Rain is the card I want to draw. Putting the boss to sleep for multiple turns just seems wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Star Chase. Okay, so now boss wakes up. Reveal support machine. I want to play a non-skill first. Oh, okay, it's the little buddies.
I know plenty of the MEXs these days.
It's true. Very tag yourself here. This is the power.
Oh. Will that work?
No.
It does not.
Okay, well. Oh, I guess that's an easy typo to make.
Okay,
Okay, so 26 was what that did. We were at 5 energy, 7 strength, and the ×2. It did 11 because it hit so this was 5 energy, 7, so that should be 10 plus 7 doubled, which should have been 34.
but it didn't do that.
But it did 26.
Less. Yeah.
So instead, if it doubled, it was doing 13. Why was it doing 13?
Wait.
Is it only
does it double the
one? Is it doubling like? Is it plus one?
It might be.
Because that would work. 12 to plus 1. That would be 13, and then that would be what we saw.
Huh. Weird.
Maybe? I don't know, like...
Math around this card and Pendant specifically is very strange, it turns out.
Anyway. This tournament's free. Someone made a bomb they can think and maybe have feelings and drive us all around, and that's beautiful. Yes, Lancel, Therm, and Castle is the other one. Science? Oh my god, I'm not gonna kill on the... No!
End of the cycle. All right, the end of the cycle is a Stellaris like little Easter egg where if you go delving too deep into the shroud, there's the option to take on a sponsorship of a very powerful extra dimensional being where all of your production is doubled for like 50 years, and that at the end of this, you blow up. You blow up in a very spectacular manner, and everyone hates you forever because of it.
And I mean, looking at what this does here,
if this card is exhausted, add a copy into your draw pile. No escaping from the Reckoning.
So yeah, the Reckoning will kill you when drawn. You can try to scry your way out of it, I suppose. So Mysticism 5 means you automatically Mysticism on play if you're at, and Mysticism is draw 2 and then put your hand to -1 cost. And this also says +5 strength, +5 dex, draw 5. So basically, this is saying win this turn or die, in a very specific way. This is it's a
lot like the Divinity card on Blasphemy on the Watcher.
Yeah.
You have a little bit of wiggle room, but it will probably still kill you.
So
gain 2 strength
on
an attack.
On an attack. Also can be upgraded any number of times.
And I'm assuming that it gains you more strength every single time you upgrade it.
Yeah, I'm guessing it goes like +2, +1.
Yeah.
What are we? Where's this art from?
I don't know.
Me either. That's what. Anyway, that's the card we're taking, by the way.
There's no real downsides to it.
Wait.
Bubble creature.
Wait. This is
This is from the Toho one.
Yeah.
The Origami's sisters. I don't know why it's here.
The first attack played each turn is played twice. All your cards exhaust. If no playable cards remain, add booster packs to your hand.
Weird.
I have Bell and House. I don't want to pick this because this is, like, specifically from another mod. Like, boss relics from another mod feel like they should be in their own world, right? Like, that's...
Yeah, I'm assuming it's just an oversight that this is allowed to leak.
So we've got Calling Bell or Tiny House. Everybody loves the Tiny House, you know.
I cannot help but adore the tiny house, and I will join the tiny nation whenever I'm given the option.
I know we've got the Calling Bell, which is also great, but I'm gonna join Tiny Nation here. Sure, Scientism too. Good potion.
Very good potion.
Okay.
If you are exactly at 0, gain 2 strength, gain 2 dex. All right.
And this is a skill.
It's hard to be at 0, actually,
Yeah.
it seems like.
You're at 0 when you fire it, is probably the easiest way to get to it. I don't think for us this is any good because we have the power that, like, it gives us.
Yeah. Speaking of, satellite ring number 2 is right over there. Or
Yeah.
research.
I think I'm not as huge on research because we have
That power that does it.
the power that kind of does that.
Ooh, nice. We got Awakening 1 on a power heavy run. Let's do it.
I think I saw a 3 elite.
Yep, 3 elite. Elite.
3 elite.
Looks
This
like
is actually
almost
really nice.
Go extremely hard right, and then
one bonfire.
That's fine. You have a coffee dripper anyway.
Yeah.
Who cares?
It just means we're not doing upgrades.
Yeah.
I'm the tiny house hater. Somebody has to be the tiny house hater. I understand.
It's the thing about tiny house is that you're never excited to take it, but it's always good. There is no situation when tiny house is a bad relic to pick up. Thinking about picking some cards up.
The like one thing that makes this not the last defend not work. $23 incoming, so I can't really reconstitute any of this. I could use the other potion, but like we already have a full block and there's a stun. Like we should be fine. I want offense right now.
All right, so you won because at the end of your turn, you're just going to kill this anyway.
Yeah. Okay. The only card I think I'd be interested in would be horoscope research, but I'm not certain if I really care about that. Or honestly, your deck is in a fine position that, like, I don't.
It's mainly just that it's an attack that is
It's
pretty
just
efficient.
Yeah, it's just an efficient attack, and like that's great and all, but like. All right.
Managed to sidestep dazes this whole time. Until now.
Hypnosis is one of my favorite things we found in here.
It's pretty good.
Crunch.
Playing the top card of your draw pile without actually spending your energy, I think it does do minimum, basically. if you do it.
Yeah. Just gonna let that fade. Because we don't have the ability to sit at a spot, I'm trying to be a little more, like, defensive here.
Mhm.
Okay. Blue laser. Science laser.
Blue lasers are the level 2 on the lasers. If this is unupgraded, is it red laser?
I don't know. Let's see. I can't. Damn.
Dang, okay. Because yeah, no, red lasers are your starting lasers, then blue, then so on and so forth.
Here's that card.
Oh, that card exists. That's really good. A Dex Liker card.
Which we have a lot of that. Hell, you even see Sword Dance right here.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you want to gain more strength every time you attack?
Sure. Okay.
Bombs? Chemical X! Chemical X!
Yeah.
Now
math is
Archimeter
fucked.
is
Now math is
Yeah,
super fucked.
math is super fucked, but Archimeter is like really good on 0 now.
I'm just gonna cut it.
Because it's 2 plus 2 and 4. Like Archimeter will fire a minimum of 4 times.
Yes, and it
And
will
do
fire
a minimum of 16 damage.
Yes, and like at full power, it'll deal like a trillion damage.
Mhm. I want to see you get offered another one.
Love to have chem eggs. These are all fine for next turn. Because I don't want to chase star there because I don't want to hit an attack that might go over there.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to reveal Crystal Ball. That makes split 0. Just taking a nap back
just
there.
not going to let to play.
Yeah. Sure. Go off on science. Huh.
The damage isn't enough. You might want to crack your power potion. Gain 5 strength.
Actually, if I take mysticism, that gives me damage reduction.
Oh, okay, sure. Oh, that card doesn't gain benefit from strength.
Yeah, that because it's a built. Okay, so we're actually taking the hit here. Yes, yeah, I'll take that.
You can make arc shifts cost 0. That did 40 damage and you had nothing to spend it on.
None of those add anything that we don't already have.
Mhm.
My biggest worry with what we have going on is that, like, we get to a point where we have too much of a, like, too long of a setup. Okay. That must have a hard-coded limit now that I'm playing with that.
Huh. Must be that once it reduces the actual damage of the card itself beyond 0. Once it gets negative, it just won't play put the card in anymore. Like the damage on the card, not damage you could possibly do.
Yeah, like once it floors.
Yeah.
I'm interested in... Oh.
Okay, so everyone who just got rated in, by the way, we're about to do some serious math.
All right, everybody. Thanks for the raid time. All right, are you ready for math? So,
how much damage do you think this is gonna do, everybody watching?
Yeah, please place your bets. What do you think this damage? How much damage this card does?
All right, this deals 2x damage, x plus 2 times.
So okay, so 2x damage, x plus 2 times. So we have 6 power. It's gonna spend all of that. So we have 2x6, so x equals 6, except x equals 8 up here in ChemX. So 8 times 2 is 16, plus 8 strength. So that 8 strength is going to be 16 plus 8 is 24. I think the enemy is dead. Okay, I think you've got a good idea.
And that will happen 10 times.
So 24, 10, no. Yeah, 10 times, 24, 10 times, but also vulned. So 24 is actually 36, 10 times.
Yeah, so that would be a grand total of 360 damage. Now let's see if our math is correct.
28.
All right. It's still weird. This card mechanically doesn't make any sense.
But yeah, welcome everybody. We're playing a Slay the Spire mod. Oh, another Essence of Steel.
Essence of Steel. Nice.
I'll take on the Meteor Rain. That's a draw card.
Yeah.
And we have a very Dawn the Red Mask.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we have a mummified hand with a lot of powers. We're doing all the science. Yeah. Oh, transient.
Yeah, the thing is, though, is that we have consistently done math that, to us, makes perfect sense on how that card should work, and then it consistently seems to fool us that it's not actually going to do the amount that it seems like it's supposed to. It still does a lot, so it's still a really powerful, useful card, but...
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we'll keep the crystal ball. Every turn we look at the top card of the deck, it becomes our our set card, and then certain cards care about this. So the crystal ball is currently our divine card. So some cards like Starlight Split here become whatever the cost of the divine card is. Other things might care a little more about it. This card wants to be the divine card. What we play either puts us towards science or mysticism.
Scientism or mysticism.
Yeah, sorry, you're right. You're right. It is scientism. All right, time to play the game again.
Well, we can draw cards first, right?
True.
All right. We should play the game again.
So,
let's see here.
Scientism gives you, if you go on scientism, on the scientism mysticism line, it gives you extra damage. But it seems to break the damage that Archimitter does sometimes.
Yeah.
If you get to full science, you get +5/+5 on your 2 stats for the turn and 2 energy. If you get to full mysticism, you draw 2 cards and your hand costs 1 less.
For what it's worth, Archimitter doing inconsistent damage is what it does in Stellaris.
So it's just playing. All right, so this should be 5, 10, 13 damage 7 times.
But I guess this time the scientism buff worked logically and did 14 each time.
Sort of. It was supposed to be 30%.
Right. So actually, it still did less than it was supposed to.
I absolutely want to have support machine if possible here.
You have no attacks. So you're going to be taking a not insignificant amount of damage here. Yeah, you want to do the heal, but you're
Well, the
still
heal's-
taking
I'm taking 17.
25. Yeah.
What does the
No,
scythe?
wait, hold up.
What does the scythe 47 mean? That is the incoming attack. And no dumb questions. That's we haven't seen Slay the Spire.
I just realized I had to like really lean in to see that I was an 18 and not a 13.
Yeah, that's what
my eyes are going bad.
So
I need to go see a.
we have
an
47
optometrist.
incoming. We have 12 block, and we have 18 metallicize, which means we'll have 30 block. And now 57 is the incoming. Yes. Oh,
Oh,
it's the divine card.
beautiful.
Yes, please. So, okay, so they just take the damage right off the bat when it reveals as the divine card.
Mhm.
Also, that did
And
88
it did it
damage.
twice?
No, because we're on pen nib. It got
It
pen.
counts as an attack?
Yeah, but it didn't play as an attack.
Huh. Weird.
This has a googly eye. That is a mod. That is in the mods. There are the first couple mods are just to like do things like make the thing work. Googly eyes is here to put googly eyes on anything that can have googly eyes. So if I want double damage best, I just want like meteor rain. Actually, okay, so there's the stun. It still counts down on the... Alright, it's sleepy time.
Got that 24-hour sleep cycle.
If you awake, you a fake.
Bedtime, bitch. When peacefully in its sleep.
Shrug, we kind of have a built deck, so I'm not really looking for... That's good.
Ooh, excellent.
Especially with a lantern. Alright, head. Oh, my least favorite. Hate this guy.
This asshole.
Okay.
Can use that to gain some extra metallicize here.
Yeah. And this can set up the upcoming turn. Actually, I want Contemplate. Don't want
I do
Venus.
want Planetoid Fall, because next turn's a perfect turn to play it.
Yes. And I don't want Venus, because next turn is the off turn.
Yeah.
And then defend, and then reconstitute this into metal. And then we fire the beam. How much damage will the beam do? We have 1 energy.
So, +2 though, functionally. So it'd be 2 times 3, so 6. +2 from strength.
So 8.
8. And it should be doing it 5 times.
So 40
So
damage.
it should be 40.
but there's a 30% mysticism buff.
All right, and that should be an increase of 2 per hit, I think, or so.
Yeah.
Less than.
So like
Maybe
10x 5.
Yeah. Hopefully. No. This is. I don't know what.
I don't know
How that card works.
Me either.
Something about that card just doesn't function right.
All
I
right,
feel
45. Okay. No, we're rich. Yes, then this is an absolutely fine draw. Let's go ahead and contemplate the block. Energy shields. Energy shields will mentally planet fall for free. Astral project lets me starlight for free. And that gets me up.
It might be 2 plus X damage, not 2X damage.
Yeah, but like 2x is like we've seen it do 30 with the pen nib.
Nice. Beautiful. Oh. That's pretty good. That really, Oh, but it's of your lost HP. Does that heal 5% of your HP basically every fight and doesn't... and scales down the more...
Yeah, this is probably not a lot.
Yeah.
It's...
You would heal you less the more health you already have, basically, based on how I'm thinking it works.
It's time to go to hell.
That would extremely put you into hell. I think that's too much into hell, right? Like...
Yeah, I don't think we can take that. We'll die. All right, buddy.
I know you like to have access to one last attack just in case it rolls the debuff, but...
Would reducing X by 1 give you 1 extra? No, X can't be changed in this game. Like, X will always be all of your mana. So if we have a way to, like, reduce that, it's still all of your mana.
Yeah, X costs cannot be, they are exactly as they are from what you put into them.
Speaking of exactly what they are, it's time for Last Defend to go off. If Last Defend is the final card in your hand, gain 40 block. Ooh. I'll take that moment to heal. You know, calibers would be good here. I was just thinking.
You think so? I wasn't thinking that personally. I think it's kind of like they'd be all right, I guess, but...
Alright, time for Sleepy. Perfect. Just go to sleep. Yeah, we have this here. Chemical X gives +2 to your X costs. I think we're set.
Yeah, probably.
Alright. Oh no! Yeah, okay.
We started to reach the point where just kind of playing cards
Yeah, we're no
without
longer.
thinking about it is that's just the way we go.
Yeah.
This happens pretty frequently in mods.
Yeah. Yeah, the googly eyes add so much. It's great. But yeah, so the idea with our current setup is that we have a lot of these, like, self-buffing. We have this enchanted blade, we have the astral projection, we have Stardust Converge that give us self-buffs, and then we have satellite rings and energy shield that give us a metallicize, which is block at the end of each turn. And so setting those up just gives us all of our power as we continue along. Using the plated armor to full block. Yes, Astral Projection is the unique card you start with in this mod. It gives you a bunch of dexterity for block and strength for your attacks. Oh, I like Chase Star. That's her first skill in Arc Knights? Okay, that's cute. Nah. Okay. So we're gonna put it to sleep. We're gonna... gain more metal.
It's been happening a lot lately. It's surprising.
Beams.
Energy siphon. Steal all of an enemy's strength.
So the Grift lands mod leaks these potions, but they've been like interesting potions, so I don't feel too bad about them.
I'm just surprised. Why would you make a Griftlands mod and Slay the Spire? The games are the same style of game.
There are 2 characters in the Griftlands mod.
Huh.
There's already 2 in it, so I don't know.
Is one of them the tough frog?
Alex, end your turn.
Huh. Neat.
I'm keeping this for the Awakened, so that they can go straight to hell.
Like, oh yeah, you want to punish me for having played a bunch of those?
Yeah, have fun. Good luck.
How's about? Yeah, waiting for the I'd be tempted.
Right.
I'd be very tempted.
We're
I
at
would do
full
it.
HP.
You're at full HP, and that would be really powerful.
That is how many upgrades?
That is like 28. I want to say, because you don't have that many upgraded cards right now.
No.
You only have a handful. Love it.
I'll take it because this is like the only time that makes sense. I care that my cards are upgraded.
Absolutely.
Like a lot.
They're better if they're upgraded.
There's a lot of upgrades in here. For one, like there's a lot of upgrades that. Oh right, the swordplay even gets its double upgrade. Like Supernova gets double draw. We get innate on the Stardust, which is a nice thing for setting up. There's a lot in there that I think is worth it.
I guess actually weirdly the one that was a downside was Hypnosis going to 3. I think is not very useful for you.
True. There we go.
Gain 1.
The other thing is I don't think we'll be taking damage. Crunch.
Yeah, hypnosis here wouldn't have mattered anyway, because it was just going to get stunned anyway.
Yep. That's why I waited on that.
You want to leave all of your 1-0s on. All right, fair. Because you would just last defend and get them all.
Well, I just want to pass because the top card of my deck is Supernova right now.
That's fair. Okay.
Because then we can reveal Supernova and deal like 48 damage or whatever. There's Supernova. And now Starlight costs 0 now too.
Mm-hmm.
So this will go into Meteor, which will draw another Starlight. And the Starlights are playable. I need to, like, just obliterate the heart with the power of math.
Well, the power of art isn't math, but it's close enough, I guess.
Alright, so first, obvious here.
There's only one upgrade you can do, but we can't do it anyway.
Yep.
You'll be able to do the final upgrade on the sword afterwards, or...
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Yeah. I feel the Vuln is more important. Meteor Rain's very good here. Oh god. Well, Meteor Rain double would be great.
Starlight Split, I think, does better than most things here. Yeah, okay, that works too. Almost nothing, no matter what it hits, it's useful. Yeah.
Okay. That scares me to draw. So to elaborate, this is something that happens, like has happened with mods. Sometimes when you have a mod that has like a random targeting effect, if that targeting effect fails to hit, it'll just crash the mod. The likely outcome over the next 2 turns is that we deal 120 damage, and then this tries to fire and stun the, you know, awakened one in as not an enemy, and then we just crash.
Right.
That would be my worry. So I think I'm just going to discard this to avoid that as a possibility. Minus 15 strength, huh?
I guess her Constitution gains you like 4 block at 4 mental size.
Yeah. And then...
You don't want it to be Starlight Split without having something that reduces the cost of Starlight Split on top.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, we have that many thorns too. So there's Meteor Rain. Okay, so now we're fine.
It's safe to play it now. Yeah.
It's safe to play it now.
And at the end of this turn, it will get stunned.
So this turn's free. God, am I not even going to need to steal strength here?
Am I not? And that would work against the heart as well.
Yeah, that does work against the heart, so... Oh my god, I could have 3 turns of hypnosis. We already have a stun coming that'll break it, so there's no point.
Yeah.
Crunch.
Oh, that's true, actually. You could give the heart 1,000,000 strength by using the strength
down
down
and then
you have
stealing
at the
it.
wrong time.
Just
Yeah.
going for...
The problem with doing this is that will it actually kill?
Will it kill,
Right?
right? Because, okay, so this should be 7 attacks at 20...
It would be 9 attacks.
9 attacks at 25 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, it worked this time. It made logical sense on the math for the most part.
Okay. All right, everybody, it's now time for my favorite part of the run. Time to place your bets. What do you think the score is after the 3rd act? The number is base 550 with some modifiers, so that's about what you're working with. So go ahead and place your bets. It is Price is Right rules, closest without going over. So we'll go ahead and see. Looks like we have things kind of stabilizing around 850 to 900.
High 800s, very
Yeah.
low 900s is
Yeah.
the general guess right now.
Yeah.
Which
I'm glad that the first...
I'll explain my reasoning afterwards.
I'm glad seeing that the first one in is the 1312. That's good. All right. Well, let's go ahead and see where this one lands then. $9.39. Okay, looking.
Okay.
I see a Banist at $9.25.
That looks closest.
Z-Ace is $9.21. That's below. $9.25? Is that our winning bet?
Looks like 925. Yep.
Yep. All right, a Banist. Congratulations. Also, nice shot.
Where did those extra points come from?
There must be an extra single 50 that you weren't accounting for.
Yeah, that's got to be it because you didn't get. Oh, did you get a perfect on the second boss? Because you didn't get one on the first or third.
No. Ooh, Malamet, thank you very much for gifting out a Banist sub. The second boss was. I don't think they took. We didn't do a refight on Act 1. I took all upgrades, no heal.
Yeah.
Which?
I wonder what I'm missing. I will find out at the end of the run. So.
Malamet, thank you for gifting Blazing Blade a sub. Congrats. Please enjoy.
No, we didn't perfect the first boss because we deliberately took 4 damage to go down below half health.
Yeah, to go below half health. Alright, so we don't heal again, but that's fine.
You have an upgrade anyway.
We have one option to take here.
Yep.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah, go to +4 strength on this card. Yeah.
Ooh, damage is also moving up too.
Mm-hmm. Completely legit.
Alright, now we got some money in the bank.
Aura Calcum.
Alright, we got some potions of reasonable. We've got removing a card.
You can remove a defend.
Yeah, remove a defend. We've got weaker dex potion. Energy potion's basically the same as the speed tonic. Weak is actually a really useful potion against the heart because it does some
The
real...
big hit is very vulnerable to weak.
Is it...
Is that Morshu's hand? Yeah.
Bombs?
You want it? Bombs? Lamp oil? It's yours, my friend.
As long as you have enough rubies.
Sorry, I can't give credit. Maybe come back when you're a little, richer.
Yeah, so we'll cut it out, defend. That leaves us with 230. I could just take Happy Flower.
Happy Flower is always good.
Or Secret Technique's another one too, but Happy Flower offsets the fasting that can happen.
It's true, yeah.
So...
And... yeah, I don't see...
yeah, I think I'm fine with what we have here. I don't. None of these are cards I really want to add.
Daybreak could work really well specifically with Arc Emitter, but, like, it's still an expensive card that is hard to play.
Yeah. Alright. So we want to make it out of this one with, taking minimal damage. Okay, Venus.
Alright, that gains you some block.
Probably go for
Chase Star and Defend can also gain you some block.
just get the energy shield going.
That sounds great to me, yeah.
That also...
Right, yes. Very powerful interaction with Archive. Wait, that seems to. Oh, because it's upgraded, it loses only 2.
Yes,
perks.
because it's upgraded, it only loses 2, so it lasts longer.
That's really strong, actually. All right.
Yeah, that upgrade gives it 6 uses before it dies, because it goes 10 to 0 and then falls.
Yeah.
What are you attacking for? 30. I'll actually keep the defend on top. Whatever.
Yeah, mythologically, Orichalcum is supposed to be a red color. Empress of Myth is correct on that front. It's very famously red, because, I mean, the name of it means something like red jewel gold or something like that.
Alright. Yeah, I'll take last defend.
It's doing double damage, ostensibly. Okay, so remove block +4 weak.
That's not terribly useful in the final. Like, we already have weak from weak potion.
From the potion, yeah. Starlight Split's alright.
I think-
Another one, like, this card has been consistently useful.
Especially because we gain strength decks a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna lead with... just play a defend. Alright,
The heart is asleep.
the heart is asleep. We have 3 turns of setup time for the heart now.
Well, yeah, so long as you're able to get your blocks in.
We get to basically put everything down here.
Question, do you want to get that 4 strength and like break it, or
I think we'll hold that because we have another 4 strength coming up.
okay.
Longer the fight goes, the more the globe sets up.
Pretty sure if your heart falls asleep, that's really bad. Is it very good right now for the heart?
Gaze upon the
I feel
heart,
like that's pretty
the
reasonable.
heart, the heart.
A recall or invention can work in this place. There's the planetoid.
Oh my god, we even get the extra turn from Planetoid Fall.
Nice.
Gain 4 strength. Planetoid Fall.
And then I guess you would take 1 damage, I guess, if you reconstitute.
It's worth 1 damage to gain 3 metallicize.
Yeah. All right, it is turn 4, and the heart is going to do its thing. Nope.
Hold
No,
on,
it's
I've been
not.
given a note. And then let's just Meteor Rain is probably the most consistent damage card we have singularly. The heart still is not active.
All right. It is turn 5, and the heart finally gets to do its move.
I'm being passed another note.
Maybe.
We have 20 strength. This should do 16, 26, 10 times.
260 damage.
16.
Is what they should do.
16. No, sorry, 36.
36.
So this should just break.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. The math worked perfectly this time for once.
Am I actually going to have a... It is possible I could have a heart fight where the heart fails to attack.
It's going to be hard to be able to do another 230 damage.
Yeah, I don't think we
Got
have
it.
that, but...
Surprised he didn't want to gain the 4 strength first.
Oh, my first thought was I wanted to defend so I didn't take any, and then I was like, oh, okay, well, then we just go down our attack lines. So our draw this turn is... Oh my god, right. Our draw this turn is going to suck.
Yeah, there's going to be
Well.
4... that won't work for this turn, unfortunately, because it's just gonna... I mean, it's gonna reduce the damage it does. It's just not gonna be able to do the, you know, the hell steel strength thing.
I know. I could choose to
you could
die.
also... You could. Want to give that slime 0 in your hand so you can play it?
Okay, yeah. If I stole that minus 26 strength, I would not be able to deal 12 damage to win the fight outside of the thorns that is currently on me.
Well, okay then. Choose to die.
The thorns will kill.
I know, but it's funny.
That's why I did it.
Oh, you can also still win anyway with Venus. That's gonna create damage.
Because minus 26 strength wasn't enough.
No, you still gained another 5 on this turn.
Incredible.
All right, choosing to still not be able to kill.
Yes.
On purpose.
Go to 2. There we go. We'll be able to kill with our final weapon. Actually, that's not good.
Finest of all. No, that's not going to do any damage, actually.
Fine.
That also isn't going to do any damage.
We're at negative 4 strength after taking negative 26 strength.
Yeah, it was pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Also, you have 110 block.
Oh, yeah. This deck whipped. This class has like a really fun, like, so for about the first 2 acts we were playing a normal game, then we got into like just throw your hand down and you're invincible levels, which is where mods kind
Off
of
the back of Mummy Hand, for
Mummy
what
Hand.
it's worth. This was actually not the mod's fault exactly.
Yeah.
Mummy Hand was a big part of the why this
but even, like-
became so powerful.
things like hypnosis.
Oh yeah,
things
it
like-
would just would have been a lot slower without it. Is what
Yes.
it is.
Very fun. Do we have art? No. No art.
We've watched the Ironclad walk up these stairs so
I
many
know.
goddamn times.
There was like the one time it was like the Watcher, and I was blown away.
Yeah. There was one time it was the defect.
Or,
as
yeah,
well.
the
I don't
defect,
think
yeah.
I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen the silent.
Okay, so what did we end
Okay,
up getting?
so where's the? I guess money I must have missed. And wait, collector? You have collector on here?
Yes, I've
4
collected
copies of a card.
4 copies of
Okay.
the star.
And those are like the 2 I can think of for sure that I missed. All right. That must have been why I got the. I was almost spot on if I had actually taken those 2 into
Yeah, 'cause
account. You were exactly 45 gold over.
Yes. All right, that was a fun one.
If anything.
I want to go take a
Yeah.
look and see if we have eyes on like the full, because sometimes you don't get to see every. All right, so card library. What is this one called?
Asta something. Astesia, there it is. It's the kind of like dark
there it
sand
is.
one down below return.
Okay. And we do have eyes on everything.
Excellent. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, and there is like a setup for like things wanting to exhaust. We've seen with
Yeah.
micro singularity.
Gain 3. I'm going to say that's gain
Yeah.
3 energy. They That's
Are we putting things on the donuts?
looks like the it's
Caw.
the dome, the one that gets you lose the ability to read what they're doing, but you get the 1 energy every turn.
Yeah. At the start of your turn, gain 1 ritual and then lose HP equal to your ritual. D30
That's-
steel form.
Is that not worse than another card that she already has that is just gain 1 ritual and then
Right, but then like
oh, but you gain
you
extra
gain a ritual.
off it.
Yeah.
So this goes from being 1 strength to 3 strength to 6 strength and so on.
I'm
That's funny.
feeling it. Well, Astral.
It should actually be 2 damage 5 times because that's how the birds upgrade
Yeah,
themselves.
that's what. Yeah, that's what I thought that was going to go to. Was 2 to 5, or maybe like 0 cost on the attack, something like that.
Yeah, 0 caution. That would be
I
ridiculous.
guess it would. Gain 5 metallicize, gain 3 metallicize at the end of each turn, and lose 1 strength index.
All right, interesting.
Yeah, and then if you exhaust this, gain 5 mysticism.
Zro is actually a resource in in Stellaris. Friends, that was specifically the jump drives in Stellaris.
I'm very happy that it adds an FTL from the defect to
Yeah.
the hand, which also shows off.
I guess this mod maker just likes Stellaris.
Well, I'm guessing what it is that like, when you know, if you're building around this Arcanite's character, they probably don't have enough of their own moves to be able to like, okay, make 75 cards around. There are a number of cards
Yeah,
that
that's
like
fair.
use like the little icons from theirs. You know, this is like a little Arcanite's bit. So like, there's going to be a couple of those, but then there's also like, I think Astral Sword here is another directly. So like, the
They
setup
kind of
the-
fundamentally ran out of things to make it entirely based on what the character can do.
But the character is like astrology based, so then if you go, okay, well, then we go into space, that gives us like these, you know, planets and such, and then all of a sudden it goes into like, that's where we get
You know,
into
the-
Stellaris.
the ones that are just card art that is Stellaris screen caps.
Yes. This one here, that's just do the around the world shuffle. Draw a card, put a card from your hand, and discard pile in the hand, put a card from your hand on top of the draw pile. Only has 1 unit, so 4 skills, and then just whatever you know for the... Well, neat. A lot of this has, like, a lot of, like, stat buffs is really one of the main things this character has going on. Like,
yeah, manipulating your strength and dex is a major mechanic on this character.
Yeah. So... And then there's a lot of cards that are just, like, kind of here. This is like a summon. We've had these in a couple other classes. But, yeah. So that was a fun one. I enjoyed the spot here. Yeah, so as there's, like, a bunch of different...
Oh, this has got the... You can actually play character skins. That's funny.
Yeah, you can just swap to between the 4. Alright, but anyway, that's going to be it for tonight, so thank you all for joining. If you want to catch more, do follow. We do Slay the Spire. I do Slay the Spire on Fridays. Do cards kind of throughout the week. You'll see them on Tuesdays as well, but streams are generally 7 Central here during weekdays. But yeah, as far as upcoming things, Tuesday I'm going to be doing a more long-form stream, as is the tradition of the streaming. On your birthday, do the long-form stream.
Yes.
So
it is your job. So
yeah, well,
do it on your birthday.
It's partially. I just enjoy doing it as well.
I mean, as a streamer, it's your job to stream on your birthday.
That is, yes, 100%. So. I haven't fully decided what I'm gonna end up doing that day. I was thinking maybe I'd do some. I was debating doing some Pokemon, but apparently the client's going into maintenance that day for a new set release.
Maintenance on Tuesdays is standard.
Yeah. But yeah. So follow, subscribe if you like. Just being here, having a good time. A+. Thank you everybody who did sub. Thank you to Ty for the raid. I appreciate it a lot. Hope y'all coming in here had fun. And thanks, Doc, for jumping on in.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. You have anything coming up?
Yeah, Marathon 21st.
20?
As is
right.
21st.
Of course. The changing of the
Sunshine
seasons.
Ceremony.
So, all right. Well, thank y'all for joining. Let me see who is going right now that I can send y'all over to. Oh, I can send y'all over to Newbie. Newbie's playing, been playing through Octopath. Yeah, so thank you everybody, and have a good night.